Hey everyone, this is Joe over at Alfred and Annie Farms with my best friend McCoy. We're gonna build a raised garden bed today for some blackberries. So my wife and I were at a nursery near our new property, and he sold me. Gloria wanted one blackberry bush, but we ended up getting, I think, 3 varieties. Yeah, I think it's 3 varieties, and he just gave me 1 extra. And it's called like a triple crown, or maybe one of these is a triple crown. I can't remember. Anyways, they're all thornless blackberries. And he gave me $5 each. One's originally 8. Anyways, he kind of made some deal. His name's TB. He's gonna be a great guy. So we got 4 blackberry bushes, 3 varieties, but we're in suburbia still and renting, so we can't just dig up in the ground. And I don't want to dig up in the ground because I want to be selfish. I want to keep these plants for me and not for these homeowners who won't care about it. So I built this raised bed at our last house before we sold it, and it was completely out of free wood, and it's still standing. It's god awful heavy, like, oh, no describing how heavy it is. But it was all free wood, and like some of it was pallets, some of it was like broken down stuff from some kind of construction build, and it's held up great other than this thing called expansion. There it is, expansion and contraction. So other than that, it's been great. So I'm going to do the same thing for these blackberry bushes and build out a raised bed. So the house that we're renting is in a developing community chapel, and there's pallets all over due to the construction site. So I'm going to break down this pallet and turn it into a raised bed. So I cut that pallet into 3 equal parts. 1, 2, and then these 2 on the side here I cut in half to be my ends. So it's not as big as I would like, but it'll work. I have some 2x4 material that I'll put in the corners for support, and then I have some other wood that I may put into the bottom. I might just throw this thing on the grass with a weed barrier underneath, because this grass it's like this hay grass. Like this, you got some Bermuda over here, and then this is still Bermuda, but then it gets into this hay, I don't know, like this kind of stuff. I don't know what it is, but it doesn't matter. So instead of trying to cram the 4 bushes in this one, so this is just still loose, just to give you an idea. I don't know. I'm gonna spread them out, trying to visualize the bed, how it'll work. I think that'll be plenty deep and give the roots space to grow for the next year till we can break this thing apart and move to our property. Here's the legs, so I'm gonna put those on the inside. I'm a visual person, for those that are. So I'll screw those, nail those, and that's just pallet wood that I broke down. Like here's my son taking the nails out. Good cheap labor. Sir, are you insured? Are you licensed?
No.
Oh gosh, are you insured?
No.
Oh, get off my property. All right, here it is. Let's all screw together. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Just screwed in. Just one little screw. It's made for a lifetime. Made for a season. And however long it lasts. Justin Rose said, "Oh, use it up, wear it out, make it do, or do without." I'm trying to embody that lately. All right, so the blackberries are going to be right there in their final resting place. I'll be growing those and a young man. Right, McCoy?
Right.
I like that hat, bro. Hashtag Jason, sow the land. All right, project number 2, raised bed number 2. This one's got a little crack. But hey, don't we all? A couple broken pieces. And then this is the back. So what I think I'm gonna do it just 2 deep. I'm gonna cut it here, put this at the base, and then cut it here. That way this is at the base. So these 2 will be the long ends. Cut it all the way down. And then I'll cut it here. And this will be one side. Sorry, I got my polarized sunglasses, can't see when I turn. So this will be one side and this will be one side. I gotta figure that out. Yeah, we'll make this work. So here is the pallet now broken down. I put those pieces back just to kind of give you a visual. It had 7 slats. But because this one only has 3 supports, where's my finger? 3 supports, I couldn't just cut it on each side because then I'd lose the support. So I ended up taking the back piece apart and then just cutting it down the middle. So this is how the pallet garden bed will look put together. These are the long pieces. These are the sides. Where's my finger? The sides that I cut down. So now I'm just gonna screw them together and put it in place. And this project will be done. All right, second one is done. These are the blackberries that we have in there. Put some weed berry down so the grass doesn't come up. Get some soil. Go to Tractor Supply. Get like a cattle panel, cut it in half, use it as the trellis. Tractor Supply is not a sponsor of this video yet. So, if you have any questions, shoot me a line, let me know. Hope you like the build. Bye. So, change of plans with the raised bed. I talked to my neighbor who sold me the blackberries, and he said that it would be best to put them in this type of tub, barrel, since we're going to be moving them, transplanting them onto our property in about a year. Or sooner, once we get water. There's no well yet. So we put 2 blackberry bushes in there, 2 in here. That'll contain all... Oh, why are we out of focus? There we go. It'll contain all the shoots and everything, and I'm going to go get a trellis to trellis them up. So that's our gardening in suburbia. And then we would put the blueberry bush, there we go, in a much larger tub. I think it was probably in a 5-gallon pot. That's about a 15-gallon pot. Please excuse my son's creation. I got to give him some kind of outdoor space, and this is it. He's designed all of this, but he's incorporated some plants that we value little, so he's taking care of it though. And then because we live in suburbia, people posted on a Facebook swap shop of 2 free trees. It's a holly single stem tree, and then this is a maple. So saving those, and those 2 will go on the property. Once we get water, we'll start being able to take care of them there. So that's it for Alfred and Annie. Hope you all have a great Labor Day.